Hey guys, so this is the beginning of a new series where I'm actually going to try to compose some music on camera while recording. The idea behind this is that it might give me some more inspiration with a bit of time pressure to make something cool. This is mostly inspired by Levi Niha and Shady Cicada, so go check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. The final beat that I end up making in this one is short, but it's actually really cool, so I recommend sticking around to see what it turns into at the end of the video. Anyways, enjoy. Alright. Hello everybody. So, for the first time ever, I'm gonna try making a beat on camera. Or I guess on screen, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna record a video of the actual process of me creating a song. I am starting with pretty much nothing other than what I'm about to show you, so hopefully I can make something decent out of this. Let's get started. So first thing is, I'm making this beat at about 170 BPM or so. And all I have so far is this sub bass, which sounds like this. Right? And I've also got this synthesizer that I made. It's quite harsh, but maybe I can make it work. And all I have, this is just the sub bass that is going to be the basis of the song. This is all I have in terms of notes. Fucking metronome. That's all I have. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, first things first is if I actually want to make this into a sub bass, drag the MIDI down an octave. Yeah, that's a better bass. And next thing I'll do is I'll clone this over to the synthesizer. The synth is still quite harsh. Maybe I should try to fix that. Ah, well, that'll do. So now what I'm gonna try to do is build some chords off of these notes here. Just making like a. This is a good high. No, like. Yeah, and then E. Oh god, no. F. No? D sharp. Yeah, that's it. For the next one, I'm thinking we just go down a semitone here. And a note here. So we have like a. Ooh. I'm really. I'll probably end up changing the synthesizer, honestly. This low C sharp here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I guess I could keep following the pattern of this, which would be an F here, and I guess that'd be a C here and like a G here. Oh god. Ew, nope, C sharp. Nope. That sounds good. It's the G. F sharp. And then, what about the whole chord? Maybe. Okay, so after a lot of work, holy shit, I finally came up with a halfway decent chord progression. Only problem is, this sound is terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. We are going to just completely change this sound. Thinking I'm gonna make something completely from scratch instead of modifying a preset. Gonna want a square wave. Good. And we'll just add a chorus, drag the mix down. The overall volume needs to come down, it's clipping. So I need to modify the voice. Let's just put the levels on like 0.399 or something. That's better. Add a reverb. This could end up being something good. Right now it's not super fresh, but maybe if we remove the low notes from the chords. Because those same notes are already up there in the high end. Let's pull a redux in. I'm just going to make this a really wacky sound. And what I'm going to do afterwards is turn it into audio and then chop it up. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can like have it, you'll see what I mean. I'm going to make it sound like bad intentionally. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze this track. And I'm going to flatten this track. And I'm going to delete this here. And now we have this as an audio. Except it needs to actually sync up in the beginning because of the grain delay. And we'll do that. Right? And now, this is where my plan comes into play. Thinking we just go ahead and delete every other section, right? So now we have this. Which actually sounds pretty freaking cool. So now all I'm gonna do is go into this audio track here. I'm gonna bring on a filter to kill the super high frequencies. Right, and I'm gonna bring on a reverb. That'll do. And if we layer that sound with the sub bass, we get this. I'm just after realizing that I haven't copied the chord progression. These chords here, I'm thinking I'll bring in a piano and I feel like I could duplicate the sub bass and put it onto an actual bass guitar. This needs to go up an octave. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Right, so now I'm thinking I need some kind of like chiptune sound to play the lead, like the main top of this here. This is just going to be like a bunch of chord hits for this. We're bringing a chiptune, or a chip sounds. Ugh. Okay, so let's load in a SID, which is my favorite one. And let's just... So, out of curiosity, I wonder what it sounds like if we bring the whole chord progression over here. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, hold hold on! That's actually... Ooh, that actually sounds really nice. What the hell? Okay, so let's duplicate this again. Alright. And we'll take this. And we'll put this... How's that sounding? This piano was a terrible idea. I don't know what I was thinking. That ruins it. Listen how good this sounds without it. Think about this. I feel like all of them should be that long. Or shorter. Now this is when we really get crazy. We're just going to bring a bunch of crashes and drum samples in here. Crash. So what if I took reverse kick and crash and then reversed it? Ooh, that's loud. I feel like it could be pitched up a bit. Turn that down a bunch. We'll get like a better crash. Something higher pitched. There's a crash canvas that I really like. This one here. And then we'll grab a kick. I said we'll grab a kick. Something like thumpy. This one could work. So. Okay, this is starting to sound super cool. What the hell? Maybe we'll like put the reversed version of the kick before every kick. How's that gonna sound? Okay, the volume of the reversed ones needs to be decreased. So I'm gonna duplicate, remember this thing here? Right, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna consolidate this so that it's a solid clip instead of a bunch of choppiness. Well, it's still choppy, but you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna throw it down an octave and put it on Complex Pro. And I'm gonna remove the delay and the low filter for this. And you know what, I'm gonna make the sub bass notes hold. Alright, let's get rid of the tails on these because I'm probably going to be reusing the loop for something else here. Let's be quite honest with ourselves. I've been recording for quite a while and I've only got a few minutes of usable footage for the video, and we've already used 10 tracks out of 16 because I've only got the light version. But honestly, yeah, I'm pretty proud of what we've managed to make in this little session here. Let me go through the instruments that we have one by one. So we have this sub bass, which is the only thing we started with. We duplicated it to a bass guitar. We made this weird choppy thing out of some distorted chords. We have this lower octave version of that same thing without the effects. We've got this piano, which is garbage and ended up going unused. We've got this chiptune sound here, which was originally supposed to be a lead, but ended up turning into these really cool chords. And we've got that same sound pitched up and without the reverb into a lead. And we've got the percussion here, which has some reversed kick and crash combined samples. We've got an actual crash, which is much higher pitched. It only plays on about half the amount of beats that the first one does. And we've got this kick, which follows the pattern of the reverse kick and crash samples. And all together, we get this loop. Really short, but it honestly sounds like super cool. This is like one of the coolest things I've ever made. I'm probably gonna end up making more videos like this just to get ideas flowing, and this is definitely going to go into my collection of projects that I'll probably end up finishing and turning into a final song one day. It just sounds really cool. But yeah, sorry if you were expecting a full song at the end of the video, but it's honestly pretty hard to do that in general, let alone on camera and on about an hour time limit. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed what I ended up making. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But before I go, I'll play the loop again one more time because I just think it's really cool. Oh, I love that. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.